All right, all right, all right. Cool beans. Sure y'all can hear me. Hope everybody's having a beautiful evening. All right. Welcome to another live stream. Back at it with your boy, Be Mellow. All right, all right, all right. Oh, cool. And man, it's good to be here. It's great to be here. So tonight, discussing with my good old trusted bottle of Honey Tennessee Jack. Scrumptious. Tonight, I'm going to be jumping into another topic. A bit more of a gender neutral topic than last time because, I kind of ruffled a little bit of feathers. But more so, one that applies to everybody, in every aspect. And I truly believe every great person holds himself accountable for all of their actions, or at least enough of them to create some sort of positive direction for their futures. So tonight, in a few minutes, I'm gonna be introducing some friends to talk with them on the topic of the evening: accountability. We're gonna go over what accountability means to our lives, and how it applies to our day-to-day actions in the modern era. There's a lot going on, and it's just important. It's important that we just remember some of the skills and the constant things that we do that make us ultimately a better person. I'm still wild, you know what I'm saying, but always strive to improve. Cheers, baby. Oh shit. So, all right, I believe the volume issue should be straightened out. So, oh, I believe, can y'all hear me now? I didn't have my mic adjusted before, just so you guys know. So I'm aware of that. My mic was up. You guys should be able to hear me loud and clear at this point, though. But anywho, so yeah. Before we get right on into it, like I said, it's gonna the way the stream is going to function itself is going to be talker after talker. I'm gonna discuss with my good old friends, what I'm saying, some people I hold near and dear to my heart, and I'm gonna be discussing with them, how accountability affects their lives. You know what I'm saying? People who are all badasses in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, and I just want to know exactly, how they've used it in application to like some of the great shit that they've done, and it's very important. It's important to hear. It's important to talk about because it allows us to, realize that we all be just out here figuring some shit out, But without further ado, I'm gonna get this ball rolling pretty soon. And also, hopefully by the end of the stream, I can implore or at least put out some sort of just awareness, for people to just take more accountability in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to take more accountability in your life. For you to go out there and just, hold yourself truly conscious of the things that you're doing every single day in, day out with the people that you do them with. You know what I'm saying? The effects that your words have on the people around you, the actions that you take, and how it affects your environment is very important, because it allows us to get to a point where we can go out and make conscious decisions to put us exactly where we want to be, and it's a beautiful thing. It's in a beautiful level of self-awareness when you can sit there and you can just kind of just self-analyze and look within enough to be like, you know what, this worked, I like that shit. Oh shit, like, see, for instance, I love this shit. I love Jack Daniel's Honey Tennessee. But Fireball, I slap shit out, I slap this fire out of somebody. Give me some damn fire. I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, obviously that's it. But either the point is, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? And you just and at a certain point, you realize, you know what? I gotta be able to judge my own actions. I do it. I'm sure everybody does it. Any positive movement making individual is going to do some self-analyzation. So, but I digress. I'm bullshitting, talking shit. Oh. And without further ado, we get this ball rocking pretty soon. Okay. Ah, damn. I told you not to call me during the stream. Nobody listens. But, all right. So, bear with me for a second. This is my new theme, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I'm fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? It's got this nice, futuristic techno, vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I just shut the fuck up and let y'all hear it, huh? Hey, hey, who? Mm. 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 I'm getting everything set up. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me for a second. It's my jam, though. By the way, this track's called Features now. I bought this track, so it took me a lot, to realize that you can get sued for this shit. I was like, oh shit. So I almost feel like I'm obligated to love it even more because I bought the motherfucker. Because I think I got Apple Music and shit. Like who? I haven't bought a track since like the Weezy era. Like, ooh. Ah. All right. Oh shit. Oh, well, all right. Let's start this video up. Let's see. Come on. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna find you into. Oh, I'm looking for the people in the chat. Invite. Man, you ready? You ready, dog? You ready? You ready? If you ready to talk about accountability. Who? Hey, hey. Come on, babies. All right, man. I might have to just FaceTime you guys. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch it up. Oh, okay. Who? Okay. So, first caller that we're gonna have to speak about this inglorious topic. Yeah, listen, I don't need no chaser now. Your boy's a beast. Listen, listen. I'm not saying I'm the greatest of all drinkers. I'm not saying that. But my whiskey game is the whiskey game is undefeatable. 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 All right, so what's popping? What's popping, guys? This is what we gonna do. Since this Zoom shit ain't working for me for whatever reason, okay? Caller number one, I'm just gonna have to adjust her right next to the microphone so you guys can hear her. And I believe you guys can hear me loud and clear. And hold on. All right. Get this baby rolling. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Sarah? Yeah, are you in the channel? Let's get in the channel, baby girl. That would be for the best. There we go. Are you able to get into it? Yeah, voice cracking shit. My bad, guy. My bad. Give me a sec. All right. But here, this is what we can do. We'll just do it through the phone. I can just do it through the phone. Okay, cool. Makes it a little easier. Well, if you can't get into the channel. Oh, okay. All right. So while she's taking a second to get into the channel, guys. So, yeah. And so yeah, I'm thinking about keeping that song, right? But I bought that move, so it's probably gonna stay. But I hope y'all like it. Hope y'all mess with that vibe. Trying to go for like a new, Euroville little techno vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There we go. Bro, you just about in now? Oh, I think I see it. Oh no, something's happening to my Zoom channel. Yes. Yes. All right. There we go. Damn. I'm out here want to hit a token and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. Ooh. Right. What's up? There we go. How you doing? Oh, let me make it so that you guys can hear. Not ready? Cool. Picked up. Your volume. Can you hear me? Hold on. Hmm. Sorry, guys. Kind of trying to work to getting her audio squared away. I think it's. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not entirely able to hear you right now. All right, well, change of plans, guys. Sorry. Fuck it, shit happens. Gotta improvise. So, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I left the bottle open. So, this is my lovely friend Sarah. Sarah, how you doing this evening? Everybody's doing phenoms as I would hope. So, the topic of tonight, right? The topic of tonight, darling, is on accountability. And tonight, I called you in because I wanted to just ask, just as a close friend of mine, somebody I know who's, made some very, strong strides in her life. Just like how important is accountability to you? And what does it mean to you, first off? And hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear her. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for having me tonight.
Pleasure,
Can
pleasure.
they hear me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I think honestly, it's a really strong word because you gotta hold yourself accountable, or whoever is accountable for whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
So it plays a lot. It plays a strong role in life. Period. And it's you just gotta, I guess, just hold yourself accountable to whatever decisions you make in life. And
So, how but so in your life, how has did you start off being as accountable as you are today? You made strides, I would imagine, right? Like you got better. You became more accountable as your life progressed. Am I right?
yes, yes,
So
absolutely.
so how did you learn how like along the path, what made you realize it was time for you to become more accountable when it came to certain decisions in your own life? You know what I'm saying? As you
Well,
progress through it.
I mean, my personal life, I didn't have the support that I could have had, and
Yeah. Yeah.
wish I did have. So, with going through the things that I've been through in life, you gotta hold yourself accountable, especially with the decision making that you make.
I dig. I
So,
dig.
so with everything that I did, I just held myself responsible, and this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I want to do, and this is what I will do. So accountability is very important in life.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Now, would you say how important is it for people that you meet to be as accountable for their actions as you are? How?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as an adult, I mean, growing up, you learn to be accountable for your own actions. You learn to, um, I mean, you have to learn. And so when you do something wrong and if somebody points it out, you have to take accountable. You got to be accountable for
Mm,
it. So, and especially like some people just don't realize the things they do. But as an adult and as
they
you get
just
older,
don't. Some just
yeah.
don't. They don't be getting it. They just
Uh,
oh, give me flashbacks. Yeah, you right, girl. And so like you're a very self-conscious and very self-aware person, right? Um so right, how have you gone about making sure that everything that you do in the future and as far as everything that you work towards, how do you make sure that you hold yourself accountable day in and day out? Because I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm only human, So, and like a lot of people, like everybody else, we all have our moments, right? We all have
Yeah.
our moments of self-doubt. And it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I was only supposed to drink 2 times this week, and this is, well, I don't know. So, but it gets to a point where it takes a lot. It takes a certain fortitude to be able to hold yourself accountable for every single one of your actions day in and day out. So, what are some of the tips and tricks that you use for yourself? Just, making sure that Sarah stays Sarah, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that, you stay who the fuck you set out to be every single day.
Um, of course, some of us beat ourselves up for the things that we've done
Yeah.
and things that we cannot change.
Mm-hmm.
But what we can definitely look forward for is for the things that we can do and do change.
Mm.
So, a to-do list works. Planning yourself out, um, having plans in general for your future, and just crossing the list off, making sure that you've done this, and I think to-do list is really good and helpful.
She said to-do list. Shit. I mean, I heard some of that on the law of attraction too. I heard that to-do list. Listen, I feel you on them lists. I feel you on them lists. I got a list right now. I mean, I'm using it to hold up the phone, but I got a list right now. But yeah, it's very important. I mean, it's those are some very beautiful ways in order to keep yourself, I mean, hold yourself in accord for the things that you do and the action that you take. Because at the end of the day, we have to govern ourselves, um, first and foremost before the world does it for us. So, but yeah, that's a damn very that's a it's a very mature and very honest response. I commend you for it. Um, yeah, and is there any way do you feel as if you could become more accountable? My last question. Do you feel as if you in the future
Oh, absolutely,
there's a lot,
absolutely.
do you feel like there's some
I think every year you just learn more about yourself, and just always room for improvement.
so without spilling too much
And there
juice.
are some things, and let me finish. There's
Okay.
some things that I have done that I have not held myself accountable for.
Mm.
That I think that in time I will be more responsible for it, and think it out through, like throughly. I think it out, and
Perhaps, yes, think it through. And but that's the process of life. That's that happens to us all. Where we get to a point where you don't just start off just knowing the best thing. I mean, I've fucked up. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, everybody does. It's a natural flow of life. I mean, yeah, some people are going to be a bit unlucky than others, and lucky, and vice versa. But it gets to a point that you learn as you go. You learn what things are wrong. You learn not to put your hand on a hot stove. I mean, you gotta learn this shit. You gotta learn this shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I mean, so don't. Yeah, but like you said something very important, which was, it's very important not to beat yourself up about it. You know.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a very very crucial point because it's very easy. It's very easy
it's very
to
easy.
it's very easy to get caught up in your own bullshit, in your own bullshit.
But this is your life, and you have to deal with what you hold yourself accountable for.
Say it, girl. Say it. Preach, preach, preach. But but yeah, I
And
mean,
then
hmm?
I want to shout out to everyone that's listening. Shout out to you for taking your time out to listen, and if they're able to speak, shout out to them.
Absolutely. Because that's kind of, I'm happy you brought that up.
And shout out to you for even having this.
Oh, I appreciate that, darling. My goal with all of this is to, just really like have, voices like yours, just to like my friends, people I care about, to just have a voice to just, explain some of the normal things that we all go through. This is a very normal story for somebody to have to just grow and hold themselves. Like I said, accountability. I chose that topic for the evening because it's a very important topic that we gloss over, I tend to find, right? that like it's something we do every day in, day out, but we don't think about it. We just do what it do, baby. But we're not thinking about how we're holding ourselves accountable with every single action, but to some degree we are. And it's just I feel like it's important. I feel like it's important for people that are aware of that to express that sentiment, to be able to be like, you know what, hey, I done fucked up on some shit. I mean, because that knowledge could help somebody else out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned so much shit, and I'm sure you can testify to just learning from the older people around you. You know, and you can learn a lot from the decisions they make. Vicariously through people. You know what I'm saying? I live vicariously, whatever Drake said. But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, but yeah, I mean, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you for definitely, kind of being honest and being truthful and kind of bearing that level of emotion. Um, now,
I appreciate being here.
But all right. So, last and final closing question, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think? Do you think? Do you think there will ever come a point? This is a big one. Do you think there will ever come a point where you may have to experience and overcome something and hold yourself accountable for something that you would have never ever guessed? An unforeseen situation, like a brand new.
Do I ever think that would happen?
Yeah. Do you ever think that would happen? Do you ever think you'll
Of
be in a?
course. We first of all, we can't predict what will happen in the future.
Yeah, of course.
We
You're right.
cannot plan. We can plan to a certain degree, but we cannot plan everything that happens and occurs. But what was that? But what was I gonna say? I totally got.
Yeah, just for so how you foresee it in the future. So, like you said, hey, you don't see anything. I mean, you
Yeah.
said no
So you never
surprise.
know. What, sorry, thank you. You never know or what can happen and what will happen. So
True.
yeah, I think
Very,
there's a
very true.
possibility. Yeah. We definitely as humans we plan a lot. We plan, and I'm a big
Mm.
planner. You know me.
Listen, I like the
But
plan. May not be as much as you, but I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? I be writing shit
but
down.
we always have to consider the chances of what can possibly happen, and
Absolutely.
what if this happened? We have to be very open minded. So what's the possibilities of things can
Oh,
happen?
speaking, and I enjoy the fact that you brought that up. Open minded in itself. It's just a very beautiful quality in a person. So I appreciate you for that. It's a very beautiful quality when you're able to speak to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Speak to somebody without I just disagree. I don't probably half you motherfuckers don't agree with shit that I be saying, and that's cool. But like, it's a beautiful thing when you can get to a point where, you can talk freely with each other and be like, you know what, that sounds like bullshit, but I still fuck with you though. It's a beautiful equilibrium. Pulling out my big words for this stream. but but hey, pleasure, Sarah. Joy. Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for your very very honest answer. I really really appreciate you. You
Thank
keep
you.
doing wonderful wonderful things.
Hey,
Uh,
Brandon, we get a chance, check your messages.
oh yes, ma'am. Okie dokie. But you have a beautiful evening, dog.
Yes,
All right. So now we about woo very 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 but very 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 amazing discussion. Oh, let me end this chat. He said, let me end this chat. I got you, dog. Listen, if y'all popping up, let me know. I mean, let me know. Yes. All right, but let me get ready for the second call. Got my boy coming up. Oh, he was in the chat just a second ago. Come on, dog. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was a bit. But I mean, in summary of that, man, like she said, she noted on a lot of things, where it's just like just being open minded, open minded in the sense of knowing that, you know, shit's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Shit's gonna happen. But, you know, put yourself in situations where you can learn from shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do shit so that, I mean, you know, don't be a pussy. You know, I don't even know if you can say it on YouTube, but, you know, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like go out and live, but do it with, you know, while being able to also hold yourself accountable for your actions and the actions of the people around you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's easy to do it for you, but you also got to be able to do it for other people. But all right, I'm about to play this song again while I start working on getting the boy, the man, the legend, my homie into this chat. Oh, he said, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me see. Oh shit. Oh, that's an explicit picture. Wow. Oh shit, man, look at him. Oh, let me pause this. Is that you already in the background? Hey brother, how you doing? Oh, so that's a me thing then. Okay, all right. Mhm. Oh, unmute yourself. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Ask to unmute. I just sent you the. There you go. There you go. Speak. Huh. Oh, there we go.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now. My apologies. I'm an idiot.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's
How come
up,
your
my
thing is
man?
your
Let me get
picture?
you. Let me get you on screen. Let me get you
How come
on.
I can't see you on screen?
Yeah, you can see me.
Yeah,
I know you
how
can,
do
but
I
I want.
log
I want
into this
everybody to see
so
your
I can
sexy
see the
face
YouTube?
now. I want everybody.
Yeah,
I want everybody to see your sexy face.
I look horrible.
Oh man, that's a lie. All right, there we go. There we go. Dual screen. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, brother, how you feeling tonight?
Feeling good, bro. I just ate dinner. Chill weekend. I had to work this weekend, but
Ooh. Oh, and for the crowd, you know, for everybody out, you know, out there, let them know what you do and whatnot. Cause
nah,
this man, listen, I'm good with my hands, but this boy right here, mm.
nah, I do it all. I do it all. I'm a general contractor. I do anything that's broken. I fix it.
Oh, Mr. Fix It, Mr. Fix It.
Yeah, how you been, my brother? I love the show.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming, but you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying being able to kick it with my homies. You know what I'm saying? Kick it with my
Yeah,
peoples. Kick it with my peoples, and you know, just kind of just do the damn thing. You know,
glad
just
I know.
ask. You know, kind of talk about some real
Of course,
shit too. You know, because we're always doing this. You know, in a one-on-one thing. But why not spit game for like the whole, you know, for anybody to kind of listen. You know, or get that sort of guidance. You know, I mean, I can
definitely.
attest that you know, people like you and Sarah and a lot of my other friends and homies and people I grew up with. I mean, y'all are different individuals. You know, special, very special
Definitely.
people, very very special people, and it's a good thing for that the knowledge of people like people like that to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah,
not a lot of people or don't have that type of person. Anybody, there's a lot of people out there that don't have a person like that. Period in their lives. So you know, it's a blessing to be able to have numerous people like that in your life. You know, so
I'm glad to have you, my brother.
hey, listen, I love you, baby. I love y'all too, but I love you, baby. But all right,
Man,
brother.
not as much as that drink.
Listen. Hey, you can't. Okay, the
Yeah,
drink,
I'm rolling to catch up. I'm rolling to catch up.
the drink is undefeated. But all right, brother. So you know, Let me ask you as I'm kind of putting you on screen. Well, how does
That's
it?
me.
I know you have a man. Now I know personally of this man, right? I know personally this man has been through been through a lot on my behalf, and has been a brother near and dear to my
You
heart.
type in that website.
You
type in that YouTube.
Now, so knowing that you've overcome, and I know personally, and then the crowd may not know this, but I know personally that you've overcome great things in your life. So how has accountability been an important fact, if at all, in your life? What does it mean to you?
What does accountability mean for me?
Yeah, what does it mean to you specifically?
Ooh, taking control of each action that I make. Every action I make, every move I make, every thought process, everything.
The king of your kingdom.
Nah, bro, I always gotta have a way out, because the truth is, at the end of the day, if I fuck up, I gotta deal with it. That's my own accountability.
I cheers to that. Listen, you say what you got to be prepared, like he said, to back up whatever you say at the end of the day. Always and forever, ever. So, but what are some of the challenges? What are some of the biggest challenges you have specifically had with accountability, right? You know what I'm saying? We all go through things that we have to learn, and you know what I'm saying? Like this shit, you way more of a badass here at this sexy age of you that you at right now than you were probably 5 years ago, you know, because you learned some more shit. You went through some more shit, some real shit, I would imagine. You know, that made
To be honest,
okay.
To be honest with you, it was more along the line of self-growth and different things, or being put in certain situations, or different definitely different situations that made me just learn from it, like learn from new experiences, new anything. Like I just evolved from past experiences.
Ooh. Evolved.
Yeah, I was looking for a good word for
Evolved.
Say it, baby, just say it.
Ooh, evolved.
A little fight in you. I like that.
Just say it. But yeah, you know, Evelyn, hey, listen, it's a beautiful thing to be able to evolve. You know, I think. You know what I'm saying, and the fact that you're able to do that, my hat's off to you. Well, not this one, because I like this Obey one. You know what I'm saying? I like this one a little bit, but no, my hat's off to you, because it's a beautiful thing to just see. You know, just to know that you can be somebody that every single day. You know, and like I said, I'm personally, this man is somebody who's able to overcome any situation and any trial, and on any platform, no matter what. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to see that in a human being. You know what I'm saying? It shows an extreme level of being able to say, you know what? I like what I'm doing here. I'm going to keep doing more of that. Or I maybe don't like that, and I'm going to not do that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, man, how do you think going forward you plan to continue to be more accountable?
Definitely by making better decisions. Trying to do things to benefit me more, to being happy, I guess. Accountability for depending on what I want to move forward in. Accountability should stand for different things. Yeah, happipiness. Because if you constantly dwell on something negative, I feel like you're gonna lose sight of your happiness. If you constantly hear people talking negative, you respond to that negativity. Like
Facts.
You sit in it, you think about it, and you feel like down, because then the weight of the world of you on
right. You put that energy out, it just drowns
Definitely.
you, you know what I'm saying? It be drowning. It'd be hard to swim a bit. I'm like, damn, y'all motherfuckers can't smile. It's breakfast. Damn. Like,
Nah.
I feel you, brother.
I see people on social media, bro, like complaining basically about going to work or something.
Very, very
and
true.
It's like, damn, nobody has jobs, bro. Nobody has anything, money, period.
Damn, shit's a little rough out here, bro. Shit's a little rough. But and I think it's important that we're in a position where we can kind of like, you can share a story like that so that you can potentially help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With your story, you know what I'm saying? Because you being the person that you are, you know what I'm saying? You are obviously a man about his, you know what I'm saying? And What
just
what
trying
do
to
you
get
think?
ahead,
What do you
bro.
think you could teach? What do you think you could teach to somebody, man? What do you think you could teach to somebody else as far as accountability in their life? I apologize for rambling. I'll be talking a whole lot of shit, man.
Nah. To be honest with you, no, it's good to get a different perspective of it because again, it's a whole bunch of different perspectives on it.
Mm-hmm.
The best I would say is to give accountability towards somebody else is if I were to see them walking into the same destructive path that I went through, such as a relationship, such as either a job.
Mm. Now that's deep.
Yeah, there's so many different
Trying to,
alternatives, so many different things.
what
So
do
I
you
can
think?
school
What do
people
you
as much
think
as I know.
for shits and giggles? What is a pivotal piece of advice you think you could give? You would pass down to younger legend.
My son. Honestly, the best advice
Mm-hmm.
is to follow whatever he wants to do, bro. Like honestly, I mean, you're gonna make your own mistakes, you're gonna make your own fuck ups. But the thing is, if somebody tries to force you in that direction, you taking somebody else's role. And I understand if somebody's trying to guide you in a better direction, their outcome is different than your outcome always.
Ooh. True.
Like everybody's different, everybody is going through something completely opposite than the other person. There's so many similarities, there's so many things that are alike, but people do not understand that there's so many other factors in it that play a role that people aren't going through that is identical to yours.
Yeah, we forget, we lose that human element, then we forget shit like that. Motherfuckers be going through some shit. We're all, at the end of the day, all human beings going through some shit now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some shit. I mean, you got your shit, I got my shit. Everybody's got shit in to their own degree of, happening in their lives. And we can't forget that. You bring up a phenomenal point, man. It should. I tend to find that like something like that shows a lot of kindness in somebody to be able to think in that capacity, to think about some of the shit that somebody else is going through. I don't think that empathy, I don't think people with a certain amount of empathy are going to think of people in that often. Because, it's very, like, for me, I'm the type of motherfucker, if I'm at the deli restaurant, right, and I'm trying to get a sandwich, I ain't thinking about if you got to go to school, and if you got to go to the bank, and if you got to get your nails done. I want my sandwich.
I want my food. That's right. The big nigga cheese.
I'm sorry. I hope it don't make me sound like an asshole. Listen, I apologize. I want my damn sandwich. All right, lady. Listen, you was waiting for the bus 2 weeks ago. You're gonna be waiting for it tomorrow. I want my sandwich. Okay. Let me stop.
What?
But so I just think that
we get a sandwich. I
just want a sandwich. I came here to eat. I'm not here to play. But but like I said, man, I think it's respectable. It's very respectable that you could think of other people in that capacity. I mean, because I'm gonna let you know, as I just explained, I can't. And I wish I could. I wish I could to that. I really wish it would make me a better person. But so I'm envious of that. But it's a very, I don't know how you do it. How do you feel like you have struggles with that per se? I know, just holding yourself accountable to that, right? Because, you think about other people. Do you think is it ever hard for you? Is it ever hard for you to continue to have that kindness that you have for others?
Nah, because then it would be like me putting up a front, and I don't put up a front to nobody. I keep walking the way I walk, but like, I guess as far as accountability towards some things, there's some people like you got to put in check. There's certain people that you got to like kind of correct. Like you got to set that.
Set that standard.
I'm that nigga in the room,
yeah. Pop my
yeah, talk your shit, yo. Nah, because in all reality, bro, people walk in the room. You should walk in the room either dressed to impress because you don't know what opportunity is there, or you should be fucking ready to go. Like, if shit pop up, get ready.
Yeah.
So it should be like, it's one or the other.
Yeah, ready for any opportunity. I feel you. See, and that's a winner mentality. It's a very strong winner's mentality because it's like saying that, hey, at any given moment, no matter what happens, I'm ready. Whatever you doing for me.
But if you do it, if you do it respectfully, it's a gentleman. If you do it respectfully, it's a gentleman mentality. Because then it's just you. everybody knowing a gentleman entered the room, bro, because everybody could see the persona. It's just it's infectious.
Ooh, infectious. Oh, I'm about to steal that one. Next time I meet
It's
a young
like,
lady, a beautiful young lady, I'm gonna be like, "You infectious? Oh, she infectious." No, actually,
nah,
maybe
that's
I
a
might.
delicate topic in
Yeah, I
certain
would say
things.
that might not actually not that I replay it in my head. Might not pan out too well. Maybe not. Maybe statement
Yeah.
number two. Maybe not the opener. But anyways, but yeah. So man, I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be able to talk about, especially with your homeboy and your friend, and be able to see somebody grow in a way that shows that, hey,
Pull up.
you know, grow in a way that shows that, yo, this motherfucker is out here, you know what I'm saying, just becoming a better version of himself every single day. But is that Vanessa in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, tell
She can't
Vanessa.
hear you.
Oh, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got a surprise guest. We got a
You know,
surprise.
she's trying to join the chat and all that. Her phone is having technical difficulties, so
Well, you
she's
know
been
what? Just have
battling.
her come over. Have her come over to the station.
Melo's trying to say hello. Don't worry, I clean my ears like 700 times. You Gucci, you Gucci.
There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new special guest. Special
I'm
guest.
gonna let you take the seat. I got a boogie. I'm gonna take the blunt.
Ooh. Hello, Vanessa. How you doing, darling? Uh-oh, can you hear me? You hear me? Oh, he's got the tell that boy, tell that simple he's got the AirPods in his ear.
Yeah, brother. She got one in her ear, brother. She.
Oh, okay. Oh, everybody got AirPods. Shit, y'all living luxurious over there. Shit.
You know,
Damn, I
if
got
I
that.
pros,
I got
pros.
that. I'm over here using my head, some headphones still. Shit. What kind of sandwich I'm getting? Pastrami with mozzarella. I'm sorry, I had to answer the chat real quick. Shit, can never let my sandwiches go unchecked. But
yo, I'm watching the screen for you, and I'm trying to look at it on the fucking thing, bro. I don't know why your face isn't on the camera.
oh, mine?
Yeah, so I keep looking at the podcast itself.
Oh shit, yeah, I think it's doing that because I'm already in, so like the camera can't have me coming from two places at once, or something stupid.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. I just realized I got two windows open. But hey, dog, can you hear me?
Vanessa, you talking?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
I can't hear you, love. How you doing? What's going on? Talk to me. There we go. How you feeling, love? What's up, Vanessa? What's up? You can hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, cool. So how you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing good, darling. Doing great. So
what we talking about?
Listen, we got a question. We got questions. So the question of tonight, accountability. What does accountability mean to you? First and foremost.
Accountability of our actions? Because what are we talking about? Accountability or what?
Accountability in general. Accountability as far as your life. What does it mean to you? Being accountable as for actions, how you see it in other people. What does it mean to you?
Well, accountability, obviously, definition is.
Well, don't worry about the definition so much. So, right now, look, put it this way. So, when you meet somebody, everybody that you meet, right? Everybody that I know I meet, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, and I know you meet, you make sure that they're, true to something before you interact with them, right? True to some degree. So how do you make sure that you practice accountability in your life? Like, how do you, you know what I'm saying? How do you practice accountability?
I guess the best way I can think about it is it kind of comes, I wouldn't say naturally, it just kind of happens in a moment of your life where sometimes you're on the go, and then you start kind of like, you have to pause, and then you're like, okay, so let me take accountability for all the things that have happened to me getting to this point. Maybe it's a good point or a bad point, but then you go back and realize, okay, what can I take accountability in, and why it got to the point where I am right now. So right now, you know, if you're doing really good, you know, you're like, for example, my business is doing really good. How can I take accountability for that? Because I've been working every single day. I've been trying to pay attention, eliminate things that kind of distract me from that. So that's accountability. Or when I don't do any work, I can take accountability and say, well, I was lazy all day. I could have sat here at my desk and worked, but guess what? I just sat there and watched a movie, smoked a blunt, and did nothing all day.
Hey.
So that's just, I don't know.
I mean,
it depends what we talk about.
That don't sound like a bad day now. That don't sound like a bad day now.
No,
but
no.
100%, I get what you're saying. No, listen,
Yeah.
I mean, so I mean,
don't know.
and it's very, like you said, it's very beautiful that you can acknowledge that, you know, you can acknowledge the, like, the cause and effect. Like, you can say, hey, if I don't do this, my business is gonna fail. If I don't do this, I'm gonna suffer in this department. You know, how do you think you had to get better at identifying that as time progressed and you got older and wiser?
Oh, most definitely. I think every day you start kind of learning about that, and it like hits harder every single time, because it's the more you kind of, I would say, maybe evolve, it kind of affects how much more you start kind of piling things, and you kind of got to put those into motion so you don't get overwhelmed and you don't start having kind of consequences where you don't want to end up in. So I don't know. It's all about just putting everything into line so you can see it better.
Yeah. It can be hard to find that balance too, you know, don't you think? You know?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I know so. So listen, I've shared. Right now, I'm like, damn, I want to go out and smoke a blunt. I mean, you know, it's hard to always find that sort of degree of self, you know, to be able to talk to yourself, be real with yourself. Really, that's what it comes down to. To be able to look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, you piece of shit. Listen, I don't like what you did there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Stop
I agree.
it. You know, and but
it's harder to get motivated, I think, from a lot of people. And I see that, you know, it's just normal. It's something that everybody goes through. It's just you go through the ups and downs of how do I get motivated every single day to do what I do? Or what's the reason? Like, why am I doing this? That's a question that you should always ask yourself. That's kind of a deep question for someone like me, because to be honest with you, just to keep it short, with everything that I've been through, just a simple like hug, just a simple, I got up and I was able to sell something today, like that for me is everything. So just waking up and being able to do the small things, taking a sip of this water, that's what motivates me. So
beautiful answer. I mean, it seems like you're grateful just to be able to
smoke this blunt.
Just to do, you know, just the act of being able to be alive. And it's something too. It's funny that you say that, because I've always believed, you've heard in the saying, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You know? And I think in your aspect, you're living that fully, because you're showing that, you know, you take true pleasure out of the day to day, just the act of the, you know, of just living, just being alive every single day. You know, and that's a beautiful thing, because I know as human beings, we can often get really caught up. You know what I'm saying? We get really caught up with what we want to accomplish, the destination, the goal, whatever the fuck it is, the end point. The end point. You know what I'm saying? Whether either want to get married by this point, or I want to have this much amount of money by this point. I mean, we set these goals and these hard deadlines, you know, to ourselves, and we break our own hearts. I truly believe we break our own hearts when we don't, you know, hit those deadlines, or we don't live up to those expectations, you know? That's where accountability for your own personal actions takes place. So it's a beautiful thing to be able to like stay true to all of that, and be able to like hold yourself. I mean, what do you do? Do you
brother, let me cut in.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Legend got something to say now.
Yeah,
so you know he about to say something.
Yeah,
well, he had to come back. He had to come. He said, "Baby girl, let me get the plug real quick."
I thought it was amusing for a moment. That's where you take accountability. When you say that you had to take steps back, or not so much so take steps back. How did you word it? How did you word your last thing? I apologize.
What I said was, I mean, you have to take accountability as far as the actions that you're holding for yourself. You know, like in her case, I was saying that, you know, with her business and everything that she's got going on for herself, she's making sure she's judging her own actions. You know, I mean, it's just by having control. So I mean, you know, you.
Every action that you take,
Mm-hmm.
you have to remain accountable for in general, because you are then taking full control of you. Like, you are making a choice at the end of the day.
Mm.
It is a choice. It is a decision you are making. You have to live with that decision regardless.
Mm. That's a big.
Like,
That's a beautiful blunt, by the way. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna let
I'm
you
about to roll
continue.
another
I
one.
just wanted to chime in and just let you know that. Oh my goodness.
Nah,
Maybe
but my brother,
but yeah.
let me tell you,
Hmm?
in all reality, accountability is everything. Everybody should remain accountable for their own personal actions, not based off of anybody else's, not based off of
Oh,
anybody's.
that brings up a beautiful enter question. I like how, so notice, just speaking to the audience real quick, notice how he just said that you have to be accountable for your own actions. You know what I'm saying? Not to anybody else's degree, not to anybody else's level, but you got to be accountable for your own actions. So
Why? Because you second guess it. Because you second guess your own decision. Why add a third party to it when you have your own middleman?
Why? Like he said, fuck the middleman. That's deep. From the words of the
No,
legend, said, fuck the middleman.
because at the end of the day, you are the middleman yourself. If you're fighting them two demons on your shoulder, my man, let me tell you, you yourself are the middleman, because they both talking in each ear.
So, question: how do you? Because that's a hard thing. I mean, honestly, even just being able to do that day in, day out, hold yourself accountable to that degree. I would imagine that's really tough, isn't it, to be able to do that day in, day out, or is it easy for you?
I think it's easy. Why? Because I come to the realization that you face your worst days to wake up to face another one. Like, you literally are gonna wake up to the same bullshit the next day, unless you die. You know, God forbid.
Oh damn, shit.
Yeah, God forbid.
Shit,
yo. But
you said unless you die.
Nah.
Well,
damn. Then it was your time. Then it was your time.
Wait, hold up. He said pin down.
Nah,
shit.
yo, and like I said, you got to take accountability for your own personal actions based on your own perspective, your own choice right then and there. Like, follow your gut, follow your heart, follow your mind, whatever all three is there, right there, and lock onto the most, hit that button.
I dig. Now, so then, you talked about your son, right? So, what are some things, you said that there was a lot of things that you had to learn, you know, through your own life. You said you had to learn through your own actions and
self-taught.
Yeah, self-taught, you know. So, what do you think it's very important that the things that you've learned being accountable for your own actions, do you think it's as important to pass those lessons down to your son without him having to experience that same pain and hardship that you went through? Oh,
to be honest, I would say no.
Oh, he says no. I love it. I love the controversial answer.
Why do you don't get me wrong. I'm gonna edge. I'm gonna, y'all fuck you up, nigga. Like, I'm a guide as best I can, but not enough to tell him like this is wrong. Because growing up myself, everything that was taught to me wrong, I grew up to fucking love, my nigga. But not even that. It's like, I want him to follow his own choice and path. If I see it's really like fucking up his life or something, then don't worry, I'm gonna step in. That's my parental goal. Like, that's my guidance. That's where I step in, is when he's really fucking up. But while he's growing up, he need to make his own decisions. And I gotta remember, at the end of the day, he's still a kid growing up. When there's a point in time when I think he really need a man up, and I feel like he's really understanding shit when he talks to me, then I'm gonna be like, yo, let me talk to you for real. Like, let me tell you some shit.
I dig that.
But in all reality, I want him to make his own decisions. I want him to choose whatever he got going on in his life. That's his own shit to deal with. I don't want him to end up asking nobody. If he wants my attention, he wants like to ask a question, bro. The most powerful thing you can do is ask a question. Everybody
Mm.
takes it for granted and everything, but that's the most powerful thing you can do.
Most
And
powerful
it's
thing you
something
can do is ask a question. Beautiful quote
because
right
it's
there.
this. It's simply overlooked, bro. It's always overlooked. Like even to the smallest thing, like it could be asking somebody for a piece of gum, asking somebody for the time, asking for the simplest thing, bro. And people literally get nervous, not because of diversity, not because of anything. Like it's literally just the nervousness of or rejection technically.
Yep. People, a lot rejection is very scary for a lot of people. You know, very, very scary for a lot of people. But it's something
Man, but
that
you have to accept
go
that.
ahead.
Like at the end of the day, you have to accept that no. You have to accept that no. And you should take the no as your first answer. Because without asking the question, bro, the answer is no
Speaking
regardless.
facts. Man speaking straight facts. I'm sorry, brother. Continue.
Nah, you Gucci, bro. People need to speak up. You miss a lot of opportunities, you miss a lot of possibilities, a lot of anything just by not talking.
Yeah.
By not asking the question.
Yeah, like questions open doors to a lot of new opportunities. You know, this is a man actually is not I know personally is not afraid to ask any question that is going to help and improve his situation. And
Definitely.
it's something I know I've personally adapted from. You know, there's a lesson. I've been always been the
We
type of
live
person
together, my brother. We live
we live
together.
together, and you know I like to learn from my friends. You know, but you know it's a beautiful lesson to be able to see somebody. You know, always be able to create an opportune environment. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You know, but all right, my brother, I appreciate the insight. I appreciate the insight.
Definitely.
And thank you. And so and it's coming to a wrap. We've been an hour strong now. I love it.
Holding it down.
Listen. So hey, my brother, I appreciate you. You have a beautiful evening, my brother.
Definitely, my brother. Be easy.
You too. Don't smoke too much.
Never that.
And so with that said, man, in conclusion, those are my 3 codes. Oh wait, no, wait, hold up. I'm tripping. I got another brother of mine that I can't. Oh, it's in there. The code is in there. Oh, you gotta put the code in, baby. He's got up. I got another special guest for you guys. I got another special guest. I was gonna shut it down. But I forgot because you know your boy's lit now. I'm having fun talking to you guys. I'm having a blast. Hearing you know the perspectives from my friend. But your boy's got one more. She's got one more. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. You raggedy bitches. Nobody has complimented me on my sweater, and I'm hurt. I bought this sweater specifically for the stream because I was like, ooh, it's so bright. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. You know. Oh, there we go. He loves it. All right, you know, you pieces of shit. Listen, somebody could have been like, hey, Mello, hey, listen. By the way, digging with the cloud-like sweater. No, but you know, you good for nothing sons of bitches have allowed me to stream for an hour now, and now what are you good for nothing? Said anything about the fuck? Hey, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. No, I love y'all, but fuck y'all. Piece of shit. Let me stop. But listen, I got my brother. Listen, where is he at? I'm gonna just call him. I did it already once. I could do it again. Shit, it worked out the first time. it can work out the second time. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Oh, is he coming out? Oh, he said put down the bottle of Jack. No. It's okay, brother. Don't worry. I figured out how to do this shit from the FaceTime as well.
What's up, man?
What's up, my
That's a
man?
hell
This
of
is
a
my
fucking
man. Man,
sweater.
introduce yourself, please.
That's a hell of a fucking sweater, by the way.
That's all I want. My brother, how you feeling this evening?
Talk to me, man.
The legendary Mac, childhood friend of mine I grew up with. This man is the epitome of confidence. Everything that he does is shooky smooth. Everything this man does, shooky smooth.
I try, man. I
No, he
appreciate that.
tries, but he succeeds. He's always been
I'm just your ordinary fella, man.
an ordinary, extraordinary fella. Ordinary but extraordinary. But my brother, you know, it's a pleasure to have you. You know, I got a question for you, my man. I got a question, a big question. Obviously, you've been seeing along. What does accountability mean to you, my man?
In a general sense, or just me in general?
In a general sense, what does accountability mean? And you know, for you, as far as it applying to your
Taking
life, that's
responsibility for your actions and your decision.
taking responsibility for your actions. These isn't absolutely.
I mean, you
How does
just-
how does that apply to your life specifically? Like, what do you do when you out there? You know what I'm saying, doing your great thing. Oh, let them know what you do
Well,
too,
I mean-
because I don't think they understand the type of mindset that you got right now because of, you know what I'm saying, they don't understand the type of work that you put in on a daily. Could you please allow the audience to hear?
I'm an X-ray technologist, man.
Oh, X-ray technologist. So this man right here is very, very, you know, gifted in his mindset to be able to identify certain details. So and I bring that up. I bring that up because in your case scenario, you know, I'm sure you've made mistakes, you know, just in a field, you know, like that, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes.
Yeah, coming from where I come from.
Mm.
a whole
Coming from
bunch
where
of
you come,
fucking
you know.
mistakes. I'm not actually. Like I tell people all the time, if I could do this shit, you could do it. I'm not I'm not special. I think we all, in a sense, can do anything we really want to do if you put your mind to it.
True.
But
Very, very,
as
very,
far
very
as
true.
like accountability, in a sense, it's just being responsible for shit you do. Your actions. I mean, we all have to be responsible at a point in our life. You usually don't get that shit when you're young because you
True.
kind of think everything is everybody else's fault. But as you grow and shit, you can only look in the mirror. I think I just said it earlier. Who could you blame but yourself?
True. Very, very true. Now, speaking like, yeah, because you can't blame anybody for, you know, anything that you do, right? So like, how do you, right, specifically, right? How do you go about making sure that you continue to hold yourself accountable? Because it's like, yeah, listen, hey, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker ain't perfect.
You my guy, man. You hell of a dude. Fuck you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I try, but I ain't perfect. So how do you like day in, day out, what do you do for yourself to make sure that Mac stays Mac?
Well, just me being me, I'm always be me.
That's a beautiful. Listen, no, we need. Listen, we know you cool. Well, they don't know. I know you cool. We're gonna need some details on that because what's the self talk like? How do you make sure that you stride and your confidence and your coolness so that you can make sure that you are holding every single day, that you are holding yourself to, you know, the state and the expectation that you hold for yourself. How do you do that for yourself? I'm letting you know off jump. I don't do that. Like I have my.
It's just me being me.
Oh, that's the.
I take a pride in just walking into a room and just being myself. So like I can walk into, it doesn't really matter what I walk into. It's just I'm me. I don't change who I am for anybody else in the room. That's just how I'm coming in. Like you either gonna fuck with me, you're not gonna mess with me. It is what it is. I but this is who I am. So
Woo, Jay Z. You remind me of something Jay Z said, right? Jay Z said he walked into every single room as himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful way to be. I commend you. I commend you for that. To be able to do that day in, day out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not every single day. I mean, I do it majority of the time, but oh man, I have my days where I just like it's hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Because of the situations and the people I interact with or whatever I feel, it's hard for me. So like it's a very plausible thing to see. I see me knowing you. It's easy for me to understand Mac just being Mac. You know what I'm saying? Mac just being Mac. But I mean,
Friday, Monday through Sunday.
yeah, and for you that's easy. But like, I don't think and I truly don't believe, based off of evidence that for the average American or the average human being, it's easy for them to have that confidence within themselves to be able to hold themselves to that position. It's a very hard thing to be able to do that, especially a motherfucker like you. I mean, you gotta let them know too. Like they don't know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? They don't know where you came from, man. My man here came from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? He's doing great things for himself. And he's always done it with poise and confidence and a flow that's just unstoppable. And it's like, damn. Listen, shit. Listen. It's applause. It's commendable, my guy. It's commendable. It's my brother. My brother. It's commendable because you make it sound as if it's nothing. I mean, and to you and to him, it's nothing.
It should be nothing. Though,
it should be. You know what? It should be.
How could another person? That's just not caring about how a person views you, how a person sees you. Like I said, you're either gonna mess with me for being me, or you're not gonna mess with me for being me.
Ooh.
If you mess with me for being me, then you shouldn't be messing with me to begin with. So that's just how I'm walking in. That's how I think everybody should approach a situation, and just their self in general. If you're just walking in a room, as you should always be yourself. You shouldn't change for nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep it a buck.
People I chill with and the crew that I got, because we us.
Yeah, it's a oh man, and
we walk in and it's us. You know who we are. We're not changing for anybody. We're not doing this for anybody. It's how we coming up.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, it's a beautiful thing to be. You bring up a beautiful topic. I mean, and obviously a little bit from the ways of accountability, but you bring up a beautiful topic of it's beautiful. Where you can be around people that you fuck with that are themselves. It's very and I think that gets lost a lot, but like it's dope to be around somebody that's just be around numerous people too. It's one thing when you can just be like that for yourself. It's one thing when you can do that for just yourself. But when you can be around a bunch of your partners and a bunch of your peoples that are all just being themselves and keeping it 100, it's a beautiful thing. You have some very genuinely fucking amazing experiences that I'm grateful to have experienced with you, my brother. I'm grateful to experience, period.
I appreciate them too.
Some
good times,
Yeah, baby. And so going forward, like do you feel as if you could become more accountable in the future?
I think we all could. Just learning from your mistakes.
And in what ways?
They say a person who fucking repeats the same mistakes is kind of psychotic, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, insanity is the definition.
So,
doing the same thing over and over again is the definition.
So you see something's not working for you, you keep doing the same exact thing. You're not actually holding yourself accountable. You're just drowning yourself.
Very, very true. Very, very true. Yeah, you keeping it 100. You keeping it 100 there. Just it's funny too because we know this shit, right? But like we know this shit, but it's just like an application, right? An application. It's crazy how hard these decisions. And maybe it's just me because I'm a wild nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it at a buck. But but like it's crazy how hard these scenarios can be when it comes to holding yourself accountable for them. Like for instance, right? Like you get some chick, you know, on the train, you know what I'm saying? And you just trying to sit down, but then she's like, hey, you stupid motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, chill, just chilling. You know, it
Go
can,
with this, Mello.
my point is, no, where I'm going with it is like holding yourself accountable for your own actions, because like you a man that's not gonna let anybody disturb your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's like, and that's how I feel too when it also comes to accountability, is putting the power in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're accountable for your own actions, like you're so accountable for your own shit that nobody can take your power away from you. Like you said, you walk into every single room as yourself, but you know what? But another reason why you're able to do that is because you don't give your power away to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't give power over Mac. Mac, there's nothing that nobody can hold over Mac in any room that he walks into.
No, I'm just me.
Because you're just you. Because you're just you. And it's a beautiful thing where you can just be yourself to the point where nobody can ever say anything bad about you, because you are so accountable of your own shit that what they even got. You know? What do they even got? But, you know, and man, just it's but I appreciate that beautiful insight, man. Man, you know, let me ask you another question real quick.
What's up?
How do you feel?
With this, Mello?
Yeah, man. But what do you feel as if you could teach to the younger version to yourself?
Me?
Yeah. Did you think you always have had it like on lock? Do you think you've always been the master? Okay, I'm gonna say.
It was always me. I mean, I've always been me.
Fair enough. But
I
do you
can tell you my flaws, I'm just me. So it's like I've never been anything but me. But like as far as going back in time and telling myself, so I'm probably saving my bread.
copy?
Spent a lot of bread on some dumb shit. Just saving bread because bills is
I
gonna
think
come,
we spending.
taxes come, Uncle Sam is real and shit.
Uncle Sam be taxing it.
They will get you.
He will come for you.
Just saving bread, that's about it. Everything else is just I don't take anything as a loss or anything, it's just a lesson. So everything we go through is just a lesson. So I'll probably make the same decisions again, but money wise I'll probably just do that differently. Everything else is just, if I didn't go through everything I went through, I wouldn't be me. So
True. You wouldn't be the top dog that you is now if it wasn't for the shit that you went through. You know, at the end of the day, you wouldn't be the top dog that you are now.
shout out to DBG too, man. Niggas ain't say that. I just have to say that.
Woo!
To DBG one time, seeing DBG.
DBG, baby. That's the crew.
Shit, walk how you walk.
That's the crew. Just in case y'all didn't know. And you know. But in closing, let me ask you one final question, though. Let me ask you one more final question. For the future, right? For the future, do you think, because, like, you're a teacher now, right? And when I say that, you're a teacher in the sense of you're at a point in your life where you know what you're doing, which means, and I genuinely feel, now that you know what you're doing, you're in a position where you can pass on this knowledge and this guidance to somebody else. So what?
Shit on my job that I teach. Yeah.
And what are some of the most important lessons relating to accountability that you feel you can teach and you can pass on?
At the end of the day, you can't blame anybody but yourself.
Can't blame nobody but yourself.
When you can realize that shit, then you can just take whatever comes with whatever you're doing. Sometimes you can't accept certain decisions you make. You want to blame the world, you can't really do that shit. Make your bed, lay in it.
Make your bed and lay in it. I dig that, yeah.
That's all that is.
You said make your bed and lay in it. Yeah, man. It can be a lot to acknowledge that, you know? It could be a lot to acknowledge the actions that you take and knowing that, you know what, hey, at the end of the day, I'm responsible for all of my shit. Yeah, in certain scenarios. I mean, most of the time, obviously, it's easy. Majority of the time it's easy, but there's moments where you're like, damn, you know. And you have those moments, of course, right?
No, I mean we all do.
Yeah.
Nobody perfect. I'm as normal as the person you're gonna meet anywhere else, man. Ain't nothing really special about me. So
I
we
I
all done
just
been through
disagree.
shit. I mean, you go through some shit tomorrow. You like, damn, I wish I would have did that shit differently.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You know,
Stuff like that.
just out here, you know, self-analyzing. You know, I mean, it's beautiful though to just. I think it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing. Oh, I'm getting a little fucked up now, y'all. Y'all see it in my eyes.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
You see, listen, the eyes are shut. The eyes are shut. The eyes are shut. Listen, the eyes are shut. But nah, but like it's a beautiful thing that we get to a point where, you know, we just, you know, we can look at our own shit and beautifully improve. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course, facts.
Beautifully
Life is about
improve.
improvement. Every
And-
day you wake up, you know. A wise man once told me the bad day is the day you don't wake up.
A bad, ooh, stealing that one too.
Yeah, that's a gem right there. Like,
Ooh, I was a
you don't
damn
wake
it.
up, you can't improve on shit.
You know,
Every day we wake up, we got a chance to be better than we was last day. And that's just all on you.
I dig it. I dig
Goes
that
back
for
to
real.
accountability. You wanna
Yeah.
be better than you were. You
Yeah,
know what you got to do to be better.
just being better and better and better, better and better and better. You know, so hey, so I have a question then. Do you ever feel like, and I know you do, so this is almost a facetious question, just to let you know, but the moments where you try, you know, you're holding yourself accountable, and you have a moment where you fall off or you have a fail, you know, not a fail safe, but a misstep. What's your self-talk like? How do you rebounce?
This goes back to the shit I said earlier. The bad day's the day I don't wake up. I ain't dead. I mean, if the shit don't kill you, it can only make you stronger, right? So, I ain't dead. Let's see what we can do the next day. Every day, your life can change any fucking day you wake up.
True. Woo.
Who's to say what you're doing now could be what you're doing tomorrow? You really don't fucking know.
Yep. You know, good old, why you just brought to my attention too. Wise old saying. I mean, anything that you're doing 5 years from now isn't gonna. If you're not doing it in 5 minutes, don't care about it because you won't be doing it 5 years from now.
I mean, you're having too good a day today. We ain't worried about tomorrow. Shout out to Nature and John Dillinger. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. My brother, I appreciate you. You, man, I'm gonna tell you, you're very grounded into your worthiness. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud you for that. I
appreciate that.
I applaud you for
Appreciate
being
that, King.
for
You
for.
King Mello.
Hey, listen. I just aspire to be better and better. But I applaud you for being somebody that can every single day just, you know what I'm saying, be true to yourself. You know, I think it's a trait that we wish we could see more often. That somebody could just be out, you know, and I think it's something that we can all learn from. Just being out here, just, you know, watching something like you make it seem effortless. You know what I'm saying? You make it, that shit sound like it's just like you rolled out of bed. You was like,
Great group of dudes who, you know, like they just like that. So like you can't be it all by yourself. It's more so like I got a great team.
True.
That's how I feel. I feel like I said, wherever we walk, I feel like I got the best team in the building. So just
absolutely.
to have a bunch of individuals like that who just, you know, they grounded within themselves, they self. You know, like Dirty O's, that's my guy right there.
Dirty.
But he
My
got white
brother.
tattoos and nobody know about it. Feel me? So
Absolutely.
everybody's weird and unique in their own way, but we ourselves. So you can't tell us we not us. And that's why I fuck with my niggas.
But hey, that's a beautiful closing statement. I fuck with y'all too. I love you guys to death. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you for the insight you've given.
What you
Beautiful.
doing, man?
You've given beautiful, beautiful insight, my brother, and I appreciate that. I look forward to having you, again in the future. Man, it's a beautiful thing, man, to just hear somebody be able to do that, live their truth every single day. That's not a very common thing, but hey, your boy's happy. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I get to know a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
From, man.
Listen. I bought this shit from Walmart. All right. Wait, pause.
Hey,
No.
man, they need to sponsor you too.
No. I bought this shit from Old Navy. Old Navy needs to sponsor me. Old Navy, where's my sponsor at? Hold up. Wait, get this goddamn. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Wait, hold up. Wait, you see that? Look at that.
Talk your shit, man.
What? Look at that. Hood flat. Wait, hood flat. You know what I'm saying? No. Don't sleep on Old Navy, y'all. Don't sleep on Old Navy. But listen, my brother, I love you. Love you to death. Keep doing your thing.
You too, man. You keep doing this, man. Don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. But hey, a pleasure. Talk to you soon, my brother. Have a good night.
Same to you, my brother.
Oh shit. But hey, guys, that was a beautiful. Woo! See, I told y'all I was gonna be better than the last one. I told y'all. Beautiful showing. And in closing, man, it's a beautiful thing to be able to speak with just individuals that can do some self-analyzing. You know what I'm saying? And that's important, I think, for you, for me, for us all. Just do more self-analyzing. You know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself. Every single day, go out there and, take that time to just analyze the shit that you do for yourself, not for nobody else, just for yourself. I swear to God, you'll be a better individual. The people that I've spoken to tonight are greater individuals because of it. I know. I've been getting hit up as far as getting more people on the stream. I didn't think everybody was going to love it as much as they did. But I appreciate you guys. It's been a beautiful evening. Like I said, going forward, just make sure, hey, just do a little bit of that self-work. Do a little bit of that self-work. All right? I mean, because at the end of the day, you got to make sure that your next move is your best move. Okay? It's like chess. Games like chess. So, y'all have a beautiful evening. It's been a pleasure. I will see y'all next Sunday. And we out of here, okay? We out of here. Evening, y'all.